Warriors leading by 9. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kuminga, Podziemski out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Butler. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Down low. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Warriors shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Golden State moving the ball around. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Top of the key jumper, no good. Reeves finds Hayes. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
Pass to Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. Inside. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Warriors leading by 7. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt against Kuminga. Misses from short range.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Butler. On the wing, Payton. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Shoots the 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Butler against Reeves. Reeves with the screen on Payton. Back to Reeves. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in, and then for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes. Gannett comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Curry with the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Over Gannett. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Kleber, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Count it. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Doncic passes to Kleba. Here's Connect. Outside, Smart. Pass to Connect. The three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 7. Curry outside. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Curry looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
The first free throw is good. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
So he gets them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now, Doncic. Wing shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot. 21 points for Luka Doncic.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Back to Curry. Get the teardrop. They get it back. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Vanderbilt against Butler. Over Vanderbilt. Outside, Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. To the middle. It's deflected. Doncic with the steal. James, the pass to Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The defense doesn't want to give Doncic an inch of space inside. That's why he's at the line so much.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Seth Curry. And then for the Lakers, Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Back to Curry. Launches a three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's LeBron. Power that baby down! Wow!
Oh, my goodness.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Curry against Doncic. Outside Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight and stolen by Horford. Here's Curry. Good Curry, so dangerous in transition.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Lakers trail by 9. Here's Reeves. Reeves with the screen for James. Pass to Ayton. Whoa! What a play!
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Horford the pass to Curry. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
LeBron up top, guarded by Green. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Here's Hield. Outside Curry. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 7. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Ayton. Now Reeves. Covered by Hield. Outside Curry. Back to Hield. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Reeves, and it's Hachimura in the corner. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Warriors leading by 5. Here's Hield. For 3. Doncic there for the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Launches it. It's good.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
The Warriors shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here's Butler. Now Curry lets loose a three. He drills the three.
Everybody in the building knew Curry was the guy on that trip, and he still delivered. You're talking about one of the most clutch players we have ever seen.
Lakers trail by 5. Now Ayton.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Butler with the ball.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
Doncic from 15 feet away. It's good.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Green outside. Here's Horford. Oh, what a finish.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now Hachimura. Crane from outside.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Curry. Green outside. It's up a three. Cleared away by Ayton. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ayton.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Butler. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Doncic. Green rips down the board. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Oh, my goodness.
Shouldering the load. Ayton taking care of business here in the clutch.
And so they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Three-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And the impressive reach of Aiden. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Draymond, you were stacking the assists. How much do you take it on yourself to be a playmaker for this team?
I play with a lot of great players. I just try to find them in the spots that they like the ball. Guys really shooting the ball well. I've been a playmaker on this team for some years now. That's my job, so just try to get them the ball in spots on the floor that they like.
You always bring it on both ends. Thanks, Draymond.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.